Little cool this morning, but got the grader here on this job and the roller and skid steer. Done this job a few times. We touch it up about every year, every other year. It's about a 3/4 of a mile long gravel road and a couple little side streets. Just run down here with the grader and blade it up, get all the potholes and the washboards out. And we've got about 10 loads of stone we're going to put down on it just to raise it up in a few of the low areas. So just checked over all the fluids on the grader. I'm gonna go ahead and start it up and let it warm up for a minute and get to work. So this spot of the road isn't very bad, but down here in the bottom there's some washboards and a couple potholes, and then up there at the road where everybody spins out going onto the asphalt. So what I'm gonna do is go down each side and put my mold board down right here at the grass and the stone line, just kind of start windrowing some of this material back into the center, kind of get a little bit more of a crown. Just kind of, as everybody drives over time, it just kind of flattens it out towards the edges, and just get it where it's a little higher in the center. That way all the runoff will go straight into the ditch and hopefully not down the road. Doing is going down the edge right here, and whereas people drive down here, it rows the rock up against this edge and that side, and it ends up kind of creating a channel where this runoff will just go right straight down the road. So what I'm trying to do is angle this down a little bit lower to cut some of that material and roll it up here into the center. As you can see right there, I got a little bit of an edge where I cut it down, and then a little bit of a windrow right there where I rode it up. And I'll just go down here and make a few passes doing that, and we'll bring the truck. We're going to bring in 10 loads of material and run it down the center, and then I'll just blade it off so that that'll actually help a little bit more. So as you can see, I'm cutting it from right there, adding it right here. That's how you build a crown in a road. See the low area right here, it's eating it all up where it's been washing out. So I'm cutting that, it's rolling it across, filling that in, and then my extra material that we haul in is what I'll build a crown with. But you can literally see all that material getting cut right there, and then it's gone by the time it gets to this side of the blade, because there's an old channel kind of washed into the center of the road. Here we go. getting the cul-de-sac taken care of. Got a good little blade full. Just had the dump truck run out one load. I'm gonna run down here and start kind of spreading it out and getting a crown on here. And we're gonna work our way all the way back to the main road. So I got that first load of stone spread out. It went about 200 feet or so. When you're just skimming it like this, it goes pretty far. Go ahead and start the next load right here and run it down probably, past that trash can another 50, 75 feet. So I'm gonna go down there and get the roller, roll this in once and then run back over it. Just kind of, you can pack it down and then blade over it lightly one more time, and it'll finish getting out all those little imperfections and kind of hold majority of the stone put, because right now with it being 3 or 4 inches loose, it's a whole lot easier for it to move around. So I'll pack that down and then blade over it one more time and carry on with it. tidied up here. I've done probably 2/3 of the road. Got it all spread out and rolled in all the way down to the bottom of the hill. So I've got to come back. Well, I got 4 more loads to spread out and roll in. So I've put out 6 so far, not quite 2/3. The stone's a little bit lighter than the rock that was here before. Once it rains, it'll darken up a little bit. Just a little light coat, freshening everything up. So this is a private road, and everybody down that lives on this road has to contribute a little bit every year. That goes into the road maintenance fund. That's what pays to have all this stone put down and spread out every couple years. So pretty much got everything bladed off from the cul-de-sac all the way to where the roller is. We'll get the next 4 loads put in and rolled in, and this little day job will be a wrap. I'll probably get a time lapse. I'll set it up on the next load. You can watch me grade everything out and roll it all in. Only 1 more load needed. Dump that out thick right there. I'll spread what I can out with the grader, then jump on the skid steer. But pretty much we have top dressed the road all the way from the far back all the way up here. Got that rolled in, so once it rains on it a time or two, some more of that rock will start showing. It's just kind of all mashed flat right now. Get this finished up, equipment loaded up, and head out. And all done. Got everything rolled in, everything dressed up there at the road. Nice and smooth all the way back. So should be good for another couple years, 2 or 3 years. Come back, dress it up again.